over 3 weeks since I last made a video and did really anything, but blame Silksong for that. And now I find out that Hades 2 is officially out of early access when I haven't even played Expedition 33. Going to school didn't help either, but after a while I decided I should get back to work and work on the mage project I created last time. Realizing that spiked balls aren't going to cut it as the only source of frustration, especially when creating a rage game, I drew this bat to become a moving obstacle. The flying animation turned out surprisingly well. I also made this quick background tile. After adding the background tile to the level, I set up the bat with the animation running consistently. I was worried when I was adding the pathfinding for the bat to follow the player, remembering the slight trouble I had last time, but it was fairly easily implemented. Next was to give the bat an aggro range, and to make sure that it dies when hit by the fireball. While the former wasn't really a problem, for some reason the fireball kept sliding away from the bat. It took me a while to work around it by adding another area 2D, which is probably the laziest solution I can come up with. Next thing I wanted to improve was the explosion particle. Not that it was bad, but I just wanted to experiment with adding my own textures. So I made a couple. Adding the particle effects weren't hard, but I also had to change the color of the fireball to match the textures. Finally, to turn the player into a ragdoll, I separated each of the mage's limbs, connecting each of them through pin joints in the engine turned them into a ragdoll. Now, I just have to make the ragdoll follow the player. Remember when I said this? I considered just switching the player into a rigid body, but well, I probably should have, since I could have made my life so much easier. I bashed my head against the wall for like an hour or two, trying to figure this out. After many Google searches, and as shameful it is to admit, asking ChatGPT, I finally got a decent ragdoll effect. then adjusted values and positions of joints and other things until I was somewhat satisfied. I then added a bunch of bats to the level, and I was done. I would continue to work on this, but I decided to just start a new project.